He's back. He was inside all day. You were inside all day, weren't you, buddy? Let's get the lay down. Hello. Oh, good kitty. That's the last of the wet food. We'll have to pick some up for him soon. Yeah, he's crunching on some of that dry food now. Oh, what a good kitty. Yeah, what a very good kitty you are. Yeah, you are. We already did tree time today. Just got back from the dentist. I mentioned in a previous video that I had some oral pain. Yeah. What was interesting is I had the pain for probably 4 or 5 days. It was pretty bad. I had to take painkillers, which I don't like to do. And at night, I'd have a couple beers that would help. But the pain, of course, alcohol does that. Yeah. What a good kitty. But one night I woke up when I had zero influence of anything, and it was excruciating. It was like a pulsing, kind of a throbbing pain. Yeah, it wasn't very good. Cinnabon was in bed too. Yeah, and I was very uncomfortable. Probably made him uncomfortable because I was moving around. It was so bad. Took another, I think, a pair of 200 milligram ibuprofens. Half an hour later, was able to. I had trouble sleeping, but I was able to fall asleep again. And then last weekend, for some reason, it's a Tuesday today, but last weekend the pain all went away, which means something's still not great. So I got checked out of the dentist today, explained everything. They did some tests, and I think a tooth died. So teeth are alive, much like we are, and because they're alive, they can die. Right. So I think a tooth died. They're not sure. They say that it's probably dead. I've kind of done some little tooth tapping experiments, and I think it's dead. The nerves probably died or whatever. So those of you in dentistry, I'm sure, can understand. But the option is going to be, well, right now I have no pain. They're going to have me wait it out a week or two just in case. It's going to be fine. But they said the tooth is dead. You'll get some pain again. And when you do come in, and then more than likely do a root canal. So there's a lot of negative stigma with root canals. But it doesn't sound that bad. I've talked to some people at work that have had it done because it's a possibility. The tooth in question, generally have pretty healthy teeth, but the tooth in question I had a cavity years ago, which was filled, but it was a pretty good-sized cavity, and I think now it's too big, I guess, for it. The tooth handle and the tooth, as a result, is probably dead. Could all be in the clear, you never know. But I feel very blessed to be in a country that has good dental care, because they were telling me about, because the dentist I go to is really cool. Actually, there's several dentists there, doctors, and they go to different countries like Guatemala that are less fortunate and are not as blessed with good health care and dental care, and they help people there, and they see things that they don't really see in America. They had one story, someone's kind of gross, so warning for queasy about this type of stuff, but they had some girl that had like exposed nerves in her tooth, like the teeth was almost gone, and they don't know how they can handle that. That obviously is extremely painful to have exposed nerves like that. It's rare in America, at least parts of America, to see that kind of thing, so they do a lot of good stuff overseas, and they have like a scrolling PowerPoint type thing that shows that on their TVs in the waiting room. So yeah, pretty interesting, I guess. Again, it's nice to be, at least most of us watching this, are in an environment where we have access to great healthcare. All politics aside, health insurance, all that aside, the care itself is generally pretty good. Isn't that right? Cinnabon has better teeth than me. Yeah, that's how the vet was able to determine Cinnabon was indeed pretty young. His teeth are very healthy. Probably, I'm sure, healthier than mine. Yeah, maybe I should eat more dry cat food. Anyway. Yeah, root canal doesn't sound bad. The dentist told me the worst pain was what I endured, I guess, when I was sleeping. If you can't sleep, it's not great. So hopefully the worst is behind. But nothing could be worse, right? I guess. We'll find out. The worst part is me just waiting for it to hurt again, I guess. When it starts to hurt again, it's going to be, better get this taken care of. Yeah. Oh well. Maybe I should get a cool grill installed while I'm at it, Have a nice gold grill, get some ice. What do they call it? Ice for my grill. Get some diamonds in there. How cool would that be? Me and Cinnabon. I can get Cinnabon a little kitty grill, huh? Cinnabon, would you like a grill? Yeah. Get some, what do they call that, bling for your teeth? Can you imagine a cat with a grill? How cool would that be? Anyway, I'll leave him alone. He looks like he's pretty hungry. He's been inside all day. I was at work, and it wasn't freezing today, at least most of the day. But yeah, I think he's getting used to it. Also, I'll show you something real quick. A scratching post. He moves it around, and I've added some, this is like a seal. I actually use this for his house to seal it better, his outside house. And this helps for the, to keep it kind of tied down. I think I might get more grippy rubber. This just happened to be what I had on hand. I might put some little rubber booties in there or something. Bunch of things you use to when you close cupboards that kind of bounce on it, but when he scratches it, it normally moves, and he still moves it because he scratches it pretty hard. So it's moving around the house. So this helps retain it a little bit better. Yeah. Anyway, just a quick video. Yeah. Do you want to play Cinnabon? We'll make this a longer video. We can do some playtime. Yeah. Okay, let's go in the basement. We'll do some playtime, okay? All right. Is Cinnabon going to come downstairs and join me? Where'd Cinnabon go? Cinnabon. What is he doing? He must be doing something. He's doing nothing. Oh, are you going to come over, buddy? Oh, gotta lick his paw first. What a good kitty, yes. When the dentist said, I think your tooth is dead, I said, what? And then I said, well, I don't know anything about dentistry. I'm asking questions that are probably stupid to them, but I'm asking questions. I said, well, will the root canal bring it back to life? And she's like, no, but it'll just keep it, just keep it looking like a tooth and acting like a tooth. It'll just be dead. And I said, oh, it's basically a zombie tooth. And she's like, yeah. And then she's like, I'm going to use that from now on. Is that okay? I'm like, oh, of course it is. So if you ever hear from a dentist that they have a zombie tooth after a root canal, you know where it came from. No, I'm sure we're not the only ones that thought of that. Well, as soon as Cinnabon is done washing his feet, we can commence playtime. Oh, looks like he's done. Hi, buddy. Oh, no. Cats always wash their butt at the most inopportune times, don't they? Usually it's when somebody comes over. That's okay, though. Yeah. Well, I've been there before. Gotta do what you gotta do. Oh. You washing your hands, buddy? You washing your hands? I film a lot at night, so I apologize for the bad lighting. I don't want to light up the whole house. It's not fun, at night. But usually, I'm at work during the day, so this works pretty well. Yeah, Yeah, what a good kitty cat you are. What a good little kitty. Or big kitty, 10-pound kitty. Yeah, probably about average, I guess. Yeah. Okay, let's go play downstairs. Wanna go play downstairs? Okay, let's go. Oh, after you, buddy. Yeah, I'll be polite. Yeah. Okay, I'll go first then. Don't let me step on you. It's easy to do. Y'all that have cats know that. Still gotta get a rug. I know I've been talking about that for a while. Maybe I'll post this after I buy one. Yeah, I gotta get a rug for Cinnabon. I'll get like a cheap rug. Maybe we'll find something cool. Throw it right here. I don't want to get one at Goodwill because you never know what rugs have with them, You just want to chill. You're probably tired, man. Maybe. You tired, kitty? You tired, kitty? Yeah. Are you making your way downstairs? All right, we're turning the bright light on. Okay, look at this. What we got here? Ooh, got your favorite bats. This is your favorite toy, I think, for now. Yeah. Uh-oh. Ooh, you didn't even let it go under the carpet that time, did you? Oh. Whoa. Oh, it's trying to hide under this one. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, can you get it? Can you get it? I like it when he uses both his paws at the same time. Oh. Oh. You hooked it. You got it hooked on your hand. Yeah. What a good kitty. I want to do something slightly different in this video. It'd be kind of cool to be a little more interactive. Yeah. Whenever you hear that, like chirp, just like, oh no, what are they gonna make us do? Anyway, just for fun, I mean, this is different again for this channel. Anyway, just for fun, why don't you make a comment, if you so desire, of what your cat's name is, or maybe, not that you should have a favorite cat, but if you have more than one cat, which one's your favorite? That's terrible to ask that. If you have more, but I guess name one of your cats or more, or whatever, and then name your favorite thing about your cat. So what's your cat's name, and what's your favorite thing about them? So obviously my cat's name is Cinnabon. And this sounds like Alcoholics Anonymous. My name is Alex, and I'm an alcoholic. Anyway, so what's your cat's name? Or maybe you have several cats. What's their names? And what's your favorite thing about them? So my favorite thing about Cinnabon is I like that he follows me around, outside and in the house. And I haven't said this a whole lot, but when Cinnabon was afraid of me everywhere, eventually he got used to me inside the house. But even when he was used to me inside the house, like we could play like we're doing now, and he was totally normal, I guess, in that regard. Outside for a while, for at least a month or two, he wouldn't come near me outside. If he was on the deck and if I walked outside, he would run away from me. But he was totally cool inside the house, and I think it's because cats are very much aware of their environment. Yeah. And I think it was unusual to him that I was outside because he was used to me to be inside, so that was sort of his domain, if you will, or maybe he saw the house as my domain. I don't know how it worked, but it makes sense though, because when people are over at my house, typically they can approach Cinnabon. He's still leery of them, but outside it's a little bit different. It's not as bad as it used to be, but like neighbors can't get near him. But neighbors obviously aren't really, unless I'm with them or don't come over to my property. Yeah. Woo! Slapping around that rug pretty good. Aw. Little bunny kicks. I'm going to keep a bag of ibuprofen in my coat for a while, just in case the pain strikes while I'm not near anywhere I can get those. Yeah. Don't like taking meds, but sometimes they're necessary, right, to get through the day. Or at least until the issue is corrected permanently. Yeah, they say a root canal, a good one, will last a lifetime, so that's good. Which in my case is probably another 50 years. Who knows? He probably shouldn't guess, right? I had somebody tell me once, and I think this is not true. He was a baby boomer, so you got a rough idea of his age. He told me years ago that people in my generation, which is millennial generation, will live to be 150, which I don't think is true at all. I think it's pretty kind of funny in a way, kind of crazy, but kind of interesting. Oh. Whoa. We had an interesting lunch conversation a couple weeks ago about aging in general. You know, why is it? I don't even know if there's a scientific reason for it. But we talked about what if, because there's people that, I think the oldest confirmed person in modern times is like in their 120s. I believe it's a Japanese woman. I'm not sure. Anyway, there are others who claim to be like 200 in countries I don't keep track of birth certificates as easily or whatever. So it's anyone's guess. But we were talking at lunch. There must be a genetic something. There must be something in every human that causes aging, right? I'm assuming because we're genetic, everything's genetic. There must be a gene. And we thought, what if somebody was born without that? But that wouldn't make sense because they would stay an infant, right? But what if somebody was born a normal person and for whatever reason they encountered a mutagen? We're getting into Ninja Turtle realm. And it killed whatever that gene was, so they stopped aging. Much like in Age of Adeline, which is a fantastic film. Yeah. And so they're obviously still, the laws of physics, if they get hit by a car or a train, they're gone or whatever, shot, they're killed. But if they're not killed, they don't die of natural causes or old age. So that's pretty interesting. All this talk's freaking Cinnabon out. I don't blame him. So he has 9 lives. He has nothing to worry about. He's probably still probably on the first one. Where'd my baby go? Where'd my baby go? Oh, he had a case of the munchies. Is it time for bed, buddy? I think so. Yeah, I was watching a movie with Cinnabon, and we heard screeching outside. Really interesting sounds. And I couldn't see it in time, but there's a little black creature about half the size of Cinnabon that was screaming terribly. It was weird, and I tried to find it with the flashlight, but it disappeared. So it was a mystery. Thinking it was a skunk or a cat. Yeah, maybe a weasel. I have no idea. It was quite weird. Thank you all so much for watching and have a good night. Bye-bye.